It's going by really fast. It's because this actually took a long time for me to record. Anyway, time we can talk about the things that are on Route 1. On Route 1, as you can see, you have Minizumi, something which will pop up whenever, I'll know when the screen stops staying in one place. We'll talk about, Chill Army in a second.
When did you get a Chill Army? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's longer than I See, they actually were just for a second. Anyway, we have Hugh Carey, which is a little kind of Scottish Terrier type of thing. And then there's this new mechanic where the ground will shake, or the grass will shake. And if you go and you walk into that, you'll find some rare ones, which in the, where it is now, would be, Tabune, which Perry's gonna call Tabune. I think if it's supposed to be Japanese, it's pronounced Tabune.
Yeah, but it looks like a bunny, so I'm calling it Tabune.
Yeah. Zumi, my personal thing, I wouldn't get it. It's the general rat thing that they have to put in every single one.
Yeah, stereotypically underpowered and useless.
Speaking of useless, we have its abilities, which it gets Runaway and Kunai, which, when it evolves, which I don't know when it does, Runaway turns into Illuminate, and that should be, you, Terry. Yes, I've only played this for, like, several hours, and I already know it's the, and I've only gotten to the first gym, and I already know it's the cry, so, like,
Minizumi evolves at level 20.
okay.
And its dream world ability, by the way,
Which isn't all that much better either, especially since it's fairly fast.
yeah, the ability is if you are not attacked, then you become more powerful.
Going back to you, Terry, since it's actually on the screen at the moment, or it's in Commentate Pokemon now. If of the two normal types here, unless you want to get Tabune, which means you're probably going to stick out here for a while, I would get you, Terry. It'd get much stronger based on stat, and it's two abilities. It gets Vital Spirit and Pickup, which both can be good. Vital Spirit turns into Intimidate when it evolves, and Pickup turns into Sand Throw, which means that in a sandstorm, your speed will be raised. But yeah. And Tabune gets Healing Heart, which will heal your partners in a triples battle, or doubles battle, I'm assuming too. Or Regeneration, whenever you switch it out, it gains HP. And we're at a brief break where it was in between recordings, so, yeah. Let's see if I can't get this closer to where it's supposed to be. Brief intermission. Well, hopefully if the actual video, like the time doesn't actually get, like it keeps up with where we are, I can just tell by sound, and I'll tell you. Hopefully it'll eventually get there.
I've got super lag on my side.
What? What, you mean for the screen? Yeah, so do I.
It just started the battle.
Yeah, I know. So does mine. You're seeing what I see. And that's just the lag of the program thing. The seconds are still going like normal.
Yeah.
But they do change the music if you get hurt, which I thought was cool. It sounds like you were...
beep, 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 beep when you get into the health. So aggravating.
Like, it's just doo-doo, doo-doo, but now they actually have background music that changes the rest of the background music for it. Which I thought was
Alright. Yeah, cool.
Also, if you've seen for the battle system, it's kind of a dynamic battle system, like camera angle, where the camera will change. I think it makes it feel more exciting and in there.
Yep, definitely.
And see, like I'm telling you, it'll catch itself up. Kind of. Another you, Terry. I didn't cut out all the battles because this is a whole bunch faster than my actual recording of it. I'm glad because I recorded this with the emulator thing, which is why the one, I'm doing a post commentary, and two, the music comes in fairly good quality. But then it speeds it up into normal time. Like I was saying before, if you ever see the timer on the battle thing, the minutes go flying by because it actually takes forever. They changed how phone calls were done, which you'll see in a bit, Perry, but viewers will see now. They kind of made it look more like a video camera type thing. Kind of like that. Which made it, I don't know, it makes it less like phone calls, it seems like. Going back to Chill Army, you don't get that for a while, by the way. I've checked. You don't get it. But, since it was on the screen, and one of my rules was, unless it shows up on the screen, you can't talk about it. Unless it's an old Pokemon. And since you're just going through the normal Pokemon professor thing where they show you how to do stuff, like this is a Pokemon Center and that's a Pokemart, which are in the same building now. Shalarmy, one of his Dream World abilities, whenever people get to that, gets Skill Link, which actually would be awesome for it.
Yes, because it's evolution, Chirachino, or something like that, gets Bullet Seed, and Rock Blast, and Sweet Slap.
Which all have...
All of these are base 25 power, and it's the 2 to 5 hits. So with Skill Link, it's automatically followed back with hits, which essentially means if you break subs, you are hitting with a base 125 attack.
And doesn't it have a fairly decent attack, slap the choice band on that, and max out the stats?
Yep.
And then you can just throw in U-turn in there if you need to, like, make a quick escape or whatnot. You got a fair... Huh?
Or Flail.
You could put in Flail, I guess. You could. You could.
You could also do a Cheer Up set rather than a TV set.
Could also do that too.
I also pointed out you can do a Coal Mine set, but you probably don't want
It does get Technician though.
Yeah.
And here we get to meet the, I think Serby called it Team Plasma. Since this is in Japanese, I actually have no idea what they're called. But if you saw the intro video, it's the people from that. The bad team. You get to find the bad team. Fight the bad team. Because the old guy just doesn't stop talking. As you can hear by the clicks. And it pauses for the crowd to stop and stuff like that. It was easier to tell who was talking because they actually put the speech bubble up to who was talking. talking, which made it much easier.
That's improvement. I'm digging this guy's costume, though. I don't think we've had a better dressed evil people leader in Pokemon yet.
And then after the meeting, we're approached by this mysterious character, which first tells us that, or we don't know his name, so it's the traditional question mark, question mark, question mark, but he soon reveals himself as N. At this point in time, he actually reveals that his name is N. And N begins to battle us, because if you can hear the music, it's actually got fairly good music for that guy. And he has a lone Koroneko, which, Koroneko is a dark type, pure dark type. It's limber and unburdened, which is basically a glorified Meow slash version. Its evolution kind of reflects the same thing. It's most of the same attacks, just with a different ability. Well, it gets unburdened, which it doesn't need unburdened.
Yeah.
I think I'd stick with a version with technician.
Yep, definitely.
And you could probably check, but the extreme world is, I didn't write this down.
Let's see, Extreme World ability is Mistress Heart.
Oh, okay, I know that. That's where, if something, or if you use a non-attacking move, you'll go first automatically. Which actually could be fairly useful.
Fairly handy, yeah. You can recover before the opponent hits you. You can boost your stats before you get hit.
You could recover, or you could, what was it thinking, like Hypnosis or Will-O-Wisp or Thunder Wave before the opponent attacks. After we fight N, he reveals that, actually I have no idea what he reveals. He reveals Mumbo Jumbo in Japanese. Yeah. I'm assuming it's something to do with the plot.
Maybe. I'm not sure, though.
Just possibly, maybe.
How long does this go, John?
How long does this go?
Aye.
For a while.
Okay.
We can stop.
Request, yeah.
Okay. We can stop here. I know where it is.
Alright.
Okay, so after a short break, we'll continue this next time on Pokemon Black.